Small target, okay.
Also a small seasoned.
It's not any go, it's CSGO. Let's go live and away. FIFA 12, Reflex GT 5, 2v2. We're approaching those semi-finals, and the first C-Wed lands have already been dropped. Boosh. Winamax versus OneTouch. OneTouch, who we saw earlier in this tournament playing consistently with Real Madrid. However, it would appear team-dignitas have found a super secret thing in this game. They already managed to pick one up. Cristiano Ronaldo, Winamax managing to pick up the first one here. It's 1-0. Really using Cristiano Ronaldo to his maximum potential. But then again, he has been slightly nerfed from previous editions of the game, which is a bit of a shame. And as you may have noticed, I have suddenly a lot of energy. I don't know what was up. Earlier on, I was sitting on the sofa, thinking to myself, wow, I could really use a beer right now. However, I still could use a beer. In the meantime, I suddenly have all this energy, and it's just good. And this means that commentary is going to get interesting again as well. So it's Winamax versus OneTouch. Winamax are 1-up as far as I know right now. And white. They are white. You racist. There we go. Well, there we go. Winamax will be playing in the white right here. A little bit of an offside situation. That is a shame. As on OneTouch, playing as the Black Real Madrid. The Spanish masterminds straight from the center of the plateau, which is better known as the Sierra Nevada. Yes, I do know a little bit about my geography of the whatever is the island slash thingy is called. But in the meantime, Winamax holding himself steady. That's going to be a corner. Where is it? No, it's actually going to be a goal kick. Casillas being held to his own devices. And really managed to play itself steady. 12 minutes into the game. Make that 14 minutes in the game because 13, we're 13-12, which means we're in 14th. Into this matchup. And it would appear that team-dignitas may or may have not cracked the code. That's right. Oh, I see the little finger of doom by Adam already coming up in the distance. We'll see if that is happening. They managed to play 5 matches consecutively back-to-back in the lower bracket and win all of those. Now, this is the winner bracket as well. Winamax and OneTouch have been playing substantially throughout the series, and right now, OneTouch are actually looking to get themselves there first. Not going to happen, but still 0-1 for Winamax here in the white with the white Real Madrid. Di Maria, Sergio Ramos, Kaká, Benzema. Kaká again. Let's see if he can go over that right flank and hold it steady. Özil has the opportunity to play it off. It's 1-3 as he's probably going to have to play it back. No. Keeps on pulling it forward. Lots of dangerous spray. Kaká. Benzema. Marcelo. Ooh, still managed to hold it in. But that's time for a little bit of a formation change. Which, in addition, gives me the opportunity to actually do a little bit of numbing. Nom. My apologies, I generally don't eat on stream because, hey, professionalism. However, I have not actually had breakfast today, so that is my excuse for this one. In the meantime, Winamax with the... That was lunch. Ronaldo. Who's it? Kaká for Winamax once again. Long pass down the middle. That is actually almost opens up a little bit of potential there, but the field from OneTouch is still pretty strong here in the Black Real Madrid. Passes it over, and that's going to give Winamax the opportunity to do something creative with their play. Let's see whether or not they'll substantiate anything here. Can they do the crossing? They have the opportunity to pass it through. Not going to be happening because the OneTouch team already with the quick intercept there and managing to take control of the match. And it's have to be playing all the way back to the Winamax goal, though. But it doesn't really matter because Winamax is still 1-0 up in this series. OneTouch in the meantime. Really trying to push. They got 2 on the flank. They can pass it through. Nobody's running offside as far as I can see. Nope. Well, no, there is one. But, yeah, no, he is. Managed to play it back forward. The problem about 2v2 right now is you need to get so much synergy, and in the meantime, WinamaX is going to go on a fast, hard counter with the rush through. Can they get the pass through? They need to get the pass through now. We have one running offside, no running offside. On the goal it goes. Fumbles it, no, on the counter, and unlucky. WinamaX still in the ball. Second opportunity is matchup for WinamaX. The first time they managed to plow it right into the net. Second time around, not so much, sadly enough. Even though the goalie fumbled it not once, not twice, but 3 times just now. And that is just going to upset things a little bit. In the meantime, I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is I no longer speak with a Western American accent. I have officially moved on in towards Mid-Atlantic. I just wanted to throw it out there. I was told that the other day, and I was so proud of myself. I thought to myself, wow, that's amazing. Back to the game. 38 minutes played. Like that, 40 minutes played. Ronaldo. On the WinamaX side. Actually managed to dribble it through. They have one coming with. Lobs it over, and there it is. Beautifully executed. It's 2-0. And WinamaX will take that one away. OneTouch tried to enter the box. And they have themselves a penalty position. Are we going to see a staggered penalty? No, and there we go. It's 1-2-1 for WinamaX. OneTouch with a cheeky little penalty right there. Let's see if they can make the tie break in the first half. 45th minute. I doubt we will see additional time being added. 1 minute. Probably set up for that penalty. So OneTouch are on a mission. A mission which is doomed to fail as WinamaX quickly comes up with the intercept. Not too bad at all. Ronaldo. Kaká. And there it is. It's halftime. WinamaX 2. OneTouch 1. With one penalty being played out. And several fouls as well. Early on, WinamaX on the offensive. 4 defenders actually from OneTouch. I don't see any 2 on the flank, so they're not using a 5-man spread. Meantime, WinamaX trying to get the ball out of there as fast as they possibly can. For some reason, I decided to talk with a posh accent for a second. Marcelo on the cross. Di Maria, Benzema. WinamaX looking to extend their lead. In the box it goes. Intercepted. OneTouch holding firm. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema. Back to Kaká. Ronaldo again. Setup is here. OneTouch looking to set him up. Will they be able to knock him down? They're still in ball control. Kaká. Kaká looking to finish this one off on the 50-yard line. There we go. Unlucky. As the offside gets called off, we will see ourselves a goal kick. In other news, I just got myself a thingy where I can go to the pool every day. That's right. In the meantime, Cristiano Ronaldo tries to defend out as hard as he possibly can, but not having too much luck at all. As I'm quickly forced to look into the chat. Still though, OneTouch looking to bail it out here, and that's going to be a goal kick. Reflex GT.com is where you can find out all the information about this tournament. So Winamax has decided to go for 4-1-2-1-2. No, actually, they're completely changing up their style. 4 defenders, 2 down the middle. So let's see what they can actually create here. Now, I'm not saying like a counter, like a Frankenstein-esque. Yeah, shut up. Like a Frankenstein-esque monster when it comes to defending. However, we still have so much potential here on that pitch. Now, hello. Well, production, I know you intend well, but how about you put it to the top right of the screen? Please? Because it's a little bit big right now. And that's what she said, I know. Yes, I know. In the meantime, Winamax looking to extend once again. Intercepted OneTouch. Still managing to hold themselves steady in this series. But in all honesty, so far, Winamax has pretty much been dominating. Now, I won't say too much just yet, because OneTouch is definitely not a team you should underestimate. But Winamax just managed to change their setup, twist it around a little bit, fuzzled it, made it into a brooch, and then managing to hold it steady. Kaká, intercepted by Winamax. It's still 2-1 in favor of the Mythics Winamax lineup. Winamax is the premier team of Mythics. If you just tuned in here, you're watching Reflex GT 5 right here from Weesp, the Netherlands. It's a little town. It's a little town just outside of Amsterdam. As Netherlands went in as well. And it's still 1-2. 72nd minute. As things keep on becoming more and more interesting. Hi, Rams. Ronaldo. Back to Kaká. That's better. Yeah, that works. Thank you. Ronaldo again. Winamax not being allowed to extend. Ronaldo again. But the defensive perimeter of Winamax is a little bit too strong. We are in the 78th minute of this series. The sun is going down. It has been a beautifully long, warm day here at Reflex GT. And we spend all of it inside because that's what we do. Whoa! Shot on goal by OneTouch. Not going to happen. Bit of a desperation move there, to say the least. In the 80th. But still. Kaká. Özil. Marcelo. Özil again. Back to Marcelo for OneTouch. Di Maria. Looking to find a gap. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo, can you do it? Ronaldo, can you do it? That would have been an absolutely sublime cross right into the box. Could not be finished off because one of the Mythics heads was in the way. Making the score 1-2 still with 4 minutes to go. Remember, this is 2v2. One of the more interesting game styles you can have. It's dynamic. There's a lot of crossplay going on because you need to keep your cover going very, very quickly. And right now, OneTouch seem to be doing fairly decent, actually. Winamax with the ball quickly being controlled once again. 0-0 still. Winamax trying to get that ball out of there, as far away from their goal as they possibly can. They are in the 90th. We're only seconds away from a second match, unless we're going to see an extension now by OneTouch. OneTouch, you want to do it? He wants to do it now. Nice! They fumble the ball. And no, wait, they don't fumble the ball just yet. Into the box it goes. And the defense from Winamax, too strong. And the final signal is being done. The applause comes in. Winamax are 1-0 up in this series. Rematch time. Let's do it again. As we're looking to go into match number 2 in the series. Remember, it's best of 3, as always. As I'm quickly trying to log into the chat at the moment, if I can get through. Doesn't appear to be the case, which is a bit of a shame. Still, though, these two teams are definitely not to be underestimated. Whoa, Winamax with a full shot on the goal there. Yeah, OneTouch managing to hold the line. But for how long? For how long? Because all the opportunities have pretty much gone towards the Winamax direction. But so far, it's still looking rather skewed for them. In the meantime, still the game slowly but steadily firms itself up. And there you have it. Unlucky on that one. Full shot on goal there by OneTouch, and the counter from Winamax quickly comes in. And even though OneTouch is quick on the intercept once again, on towards the left flank it goes. OneTouch really needs to start getting these goals in because they are, in fact, still 1 round behind. And if they don't pick up the pace, then they will pretty much be screwed. And they cannot afford that to happen. Winamax. OneTouch. Ooh. Angry situation. Winamax already pushing it out. 2 on the ball. Very nicely done. Very well defended by OneTouch, though. 2 on 1. Bounces through. A lot of fast passing that we're seeing right now. Fast passing again. Ooh, well done by them, even though OneTouch is quick on the intercept once again. It's the 1-3 that was right in the middle of the pitch, but there is Ronaldo. Ooh, that's going to stay in. Winamax holds it still in, but even though OneTouch is already there. And the cross. Oh, gonna happen. Remember, Winamax are 1-0 up, playing in the white colors of Real Madrid. Right now, we have ourselves the winner bracket finals between mX.Winamax versus OneTouch. Winamax still, again, like I said before, in the white, defending out their side of the pitch fairly well. Although I do think it may be time for Winamax to start thinking about their strategies a little bit. Again, we're not seeing any mix amps in this 2v2 setup. No communication. And that right there is something that I find should be critical. Should be critical indeed. Goes over, and that's going to be a throw-in for OneTouch, actually. Quickly defended by Winamax once again. Free in the mid. Unlucky. OneTouch on a mission. A mission to get that ball between those 2 posts. They have found the thing. They have found their first possibility. But will they be able to finish it? Back to Di Maria. crosses it through, looking to find a target. Some player to pass through to counter this offensive. Very well done on Kaká, and it's on Benzema. Looking to get it through in the box, but Xabi is already there. Casillas, back to Kaká. If you're wondering why I'm calling Kaká twice, well, it's because both teams play with Real Madrid. One touch on the ball. Looking to get, again, that ball in there. Very, very aggressive play this time around. Remember, Winamax are up 1 round in this series. And so far in this matchup, they've been playing very, very passively, but here they are. All of a sudden, find themselves inside the box, trying to finish them off. They have the opportunity there on the wrong pass. Casillas is there. 0-2. Casillas. Ronaldo. Ramos. Intercepted by Kaká. Kaká again. Looking to find Di Maria. Ronaldo. Oh, unlucky. Placement was a little bit off there for the one-touch team, but they are still here on the counter. They can still do this. They have the opportunity, unless Winamax gets it out there. Exactly what they do. Unlucky. Back to the drawing board. But one touch. We've been playing so aggressive in this series. But we're not even out of the first half in the second match. Winamax's defense seemed to be primed. So far, though, it would appear that one touch's aggressive play is really wearing out their players. Not in the box they go. Unlucky. Winamax once again on the counter. They have the fitness in their players still. They still have to drive. And when one touch will have to swap out some of their players soon. One touch on the ball once again. Nope, intercepted by Cadera. Benzema, Ronaldo, Winamax looking to extend. Not gonna happen so far. Back on towards one touch. 90% control there. Well, 90% of their passes going through. Winamax once again, 3 on the midfield, and that's the first half done. Winamax, one touch in full control almost in the first half. Very, very exquisite play from their end, but opportunities to be had. Opportunities to be had. Let's go into a half number 2. Let's take this away. Winamax in the white. Their goal? Well, the one on the right side of the pitch. Benzema. Ronaldo for one touch. With those Casillas already there. The winner bracket final is right in front of us. Winamax versus One Touch. Whoever loses here will meet team-dignitas in the lower bracket final, if I'm not completely mistaken. Team-dignitas, who is the only team that plays with Manchester City here, manages to crack the code, winning 5 back-to-back. Winamax, in the meantime, almost manages to do something there. Not so lucky just yet. One touch still. Trying their bestest to come out. One touch having their full line of defenders. Holding steady. But one touch once again. Aggressive ball play. Whoa! Ugh. You know, I sometimes have the conversation with Americans saying, football is horrible. American hand egg. Now that's horrible, because football is the most beautiful game in the world, and that's, even the virtual version, is as exquisite as the real thing. Winamax in the meantime. Once again, with that aggressive play. One touch, finding themselves in the box. They have the ball. They need to pass it through. They need to use Ronaldo. And Winamax on that control once again. Ronaldo. Fabio. Back to Özil. Fabio again. Ronaldo with the ball. Looking to get the first goal of Winamax. Can they do it? If they need to do it, they need to do it now. Oh! How is that not a penalty? Ref has no eyes. As one of the Winamax players gets dropped in the box, but no penalty being given out. Sometimes the refs in FIFA are like the weather. They're kind of like women. You never know what they're gonna do next. And they will confuse the hell out of you. But that is life. Here's Winamax. Winamax looking to, oh, beautiful play in that box, and there it is! It took a while, and there are the formations coming up straight into the play. And OneTouch will need to change up their positions, because all of their players, as you can see, are all in the yellow. And they are going to need something special to come back onto the pitch. 5 defense set up here for Winamax. 2 strikers, 3 midfielders. They're ready to go because the pressure on OneTouch is on. Loser of the Winter Bracket Finals play either team-dignitas or status. You'll have to see it right after this. We don't know. I don't believe the match has already been finished off. We'll have to check for one of the admins. In the meantime, 74th minute. But what a cross that was by Winamax. OneTouch though. Ooh! Sears past the post. They're gonna have to pay for that stretch of grass because that must have been on fire. 0-2 in Winamax. Winamax winning the first match in this series. If they manage to keep this one up, they will take this away and win this matchup. Ooh. Casillas just stands there like a bag of potatoes. And lets one of the OneTouch players run right on top of him. And not even allowing him to do anything. 11 minutes to go in this matchup. Make that 9 minutes as Ronaldo for Winamax being used out once again. But that defensive perimeter from Winamax will pretty much be like the walls of Minas Tirith. You will need gunpowder to blow that up. And gunpowder it is! Gunpowder in the hands of Ronaldo. No, because Casillas is already there. Idioms. Use them. Oh dear. Oh! Whew. Casillas once again. OneTouch all of a sudden like a bat out of hell. Staring across the pitch. Trying to get that ball between those 2 posts as fast as they possibly can. With 4 minutes remaining in this matchup. OneTouch still. Free kick being allocated. Winamax are going to try to keep it in their grasp as long as they can. 2 minutes to go. Mythics leading this series 1-0. Ooh, oh, that was a offside. Still. OneTouch. Whoa! Winamax once again on dangerous ground. OneTouch are playing absolutely amazingly, but they just cannot finish these shots. 90 minutes played, 1 minute added. This is only a matter of seconds. And there it is! Winamax will take this one in 2-0 in what can only be described as an absolute pressure position by the OneTouch team. They tried so long, they tried so hard. They were not able to do anything in the end. They were setting up the goals. They were just not finishing them. And Winamax, with that absolutely beautiful cross into the box, is all they needed. We'll be right back with you here at Reflex GT, where we will find ourselves in the lower bracket. Winamax will go on towards the grand final here at Reflex GT, as there are only 3 more teams remaining in this tournament. We'll be right back with you with more play-by-play right here from the casting couch and/or commentary sofa. Don't go anywhere.